Hello, one minute, sorry. Yeah, hi, good morning, all. My name is Panna Purohit, and I am an educator, curriculum expert, and lifelong learner. I also write for children's fiction. So, today's topic is artificial intelligence in education and how it can be integrated with human IQ, emotional quotient, social and spiritual intelligence. Okay. So, we mostly fear that we will have robot teachers in future, and there will not be place for teachers or at all and all that. But AI will not replace teachers at all. It is the teachers who use AI will replace those who don't. That is the main thing. So AI is just a tool for teachers to empower themselves. So what is AI? Artificial intelligence is like there are too many things involved into it. Like machines are involved, and machines learn, and they recognize patterns. They make predictions. They generate content. So the artificial intelligence is something that is a typically requires human intelligence as well. The human interference is required here. It is often misunderstood as a replacement tool, but no, it is actually real value lies in the augmentation of human intelligence. So, artificial intelligence is just not a technological innovation. It is a transformative force that must be integrated with human intelligence, specifically IQ, EQ, social and spiritual intelligence. Okay, so what is the agenda of today's meet is uh, that we are going to discuss different uh, intelligences, human intelligences, and we will see how AI can be integrated. We can have hybrid models with them. And let us understand first what is AI in education. So, AI in education is intelligent tutoring system. So, we can have a tutors who are intelligent in AI. So, human creates uh, tutors who use artificial intelligence, and they can the entire system is based on artificial intelligence. Okay. Then learning analytics. Also, whenever we know the students, so we use learning analytics to know the students and then assessments, personalized learning. We use chatbot and generative AI also, to enhance the learning process. So teachers can, ready-made lesson plans and assessments can be created in less time. So teacher can dedicate in the real issues, such as, student engagement and other things. So that is how AI can be used in education. So in recent year, AI has seen a rapid growth because people have started adopting, different AI platforms like ChatGPT, Cloud, or even Copilot and Gemini. AI in education has seen a lot of growth post 2020. If you can see the chart, it is almost doubled from 2000, more than doubled actually, from 2018 to 2020. Now let's move to human intelligence. What is human intelligence? Human intelligence is nothing but, there are multiple aspects of human intelligence, because human intelligence cannot be termed in one thing like logical reasoning, or just being very smart at science or facts, etc. So it is a multi-dimensional intelligence. IQ is one part of human intelligence. Then we have emotional quotient. Then we have social competence or social quotient. We have spiritual intelligence or spiritual dimensions also. In India also, scriptures have given a lot of thoughts in human intelligence. So we there are different types of intelligence in Indian context also. For example, yukti, pragya, jnana, sthita pragya, and chitta. All these are different types of human intelligence which are described in various Vedic and Indian literature, Sanskrit and other Prakrit literature. So what is yukti? Yukti is the, like, what we say, practical strategical intelligence. That is, it can be said problem solving, or conflict management. All this comes under the yukti. So it is a logic. We use logic to solve problems. For example, Ganesha is the example of yukti. He was very smart at all these things. Then pragya is when uh, transcend your practical knowledge, and you know what we call is a sixth sense. So sixth sense doesn't come like without just uh, you know having intuition, but intuition stems from the wisdom. So that is then when you are in sync with your body and your mind, that, then you have a pragya, intuitive transcendental intelligence. Then a jnana, all cognitive textual knowledge. So different kind of understanding of scripture, science, vedanta, technical knowledge, just like arithmetic, mathematics, astronomy, etc. All this comes under the cognitive knowledge which we generally use in our schools and all. Then we have sthita pragya. Sthita pragya is emotional intelligence. It is defined in Bhagavad Gita as emotional stability, equanimity. When you reach the level where you become very equanimity. So samatva, it says. So you regulate your emotions, you understand other people's emotions. So that is, um, our sensory desires can be controlled. Our different types of anger, lust, and all this different types of desires we can control, and we can balance out the uh, our senses. Then the next is chitta. Chitta is an integrated mental capacity, which means, when you are self-aware about yourself, your memory, all this thing comes under chitta. When you can focus, we call about attention span, and all that comes under chitta. So these are the concept of human intelligence in Indian context. So education must aim for holistic development, not just the cognitive development. All this type of intelligence should be included in our education. So first, intelligence quotient has been talked about a lot, and all our education systems are based on intelligence quotient. So it's about logical reasoning, problem solving, memory, cognition. These all these things comes under. And you know how we measure IQ by our mental and actual age into 100. That is the IQ. So intelligence quotient. That is the human intelligence, logical reasoning. So IQ is actually a kind of hardware of our human intelligence. And how IQ relates is the cognitive capacity. Our cognitive capacity to understand things is our intelligence. So how we can integrate AI in IQ? So we can have a, see, at this level AI is the best compatriot, what we can say, because AI can replicate human cognitive system. So it is something that our cognitive skills can be easily replicated by AI. So here AI can be used uh, in the best manner. So we can have adaptive learning system, automated assessments, and cognitive skill enhancement. So AI extends human cognition via human AI system. It replicates, imitates our human system. So AI strongly enhances IQ related ability like problem solving, data processing, pattern recognition. All this can be done through AI. Now EQ, that is emotional intelligence quotient. So there are many theories on emotional intelligence, but today we'll basically talk about what is self awareness, our emotional regulation, empathy towards others, stress and conflict management, and social skills all are integrated into emotional intelligence. EQ supports our relationship, our classroom dynamics. This is a human strength because emotions are something which we feel. So emotional intelligence is very much important for humans teachers. Now how AI can be used in the these are other areas of AI in education. So social development, emotional development, motivation, praise, positive separation, resilience, making decision, playing, anger, resolving conflict, managing behavior. All these thing comes into education because we in classroom day to day deal with all these issues. When teachers are students are playing, showing their anger, when they are going through separation at home, all these things are coming into their learnings. So as a teachers, we have to deal with this always. So how let's see how AI can be used. When we couple AI and our EQ, we can have effective computing. So tutoring system, if they can be emotionally aware of the students' emotions. We have chatbots with empathy. So all this can be done. So AI can detect and respond to emotions. That is affective computing. This then because of this we can have focus on skill development. We can customize learning process. We can lessen the mental health crisis. Global access to quality education also can be given through AI and EI, and automated assessment and administration also is possible when we can couple AI and EI. But what are the limitations of artificial intelligence? Because our human emotions are very complex system. So AI cannot replicate human empathy and human emotional intelligence system fully. So that's why there can be, misrepresentation or misinterpretation of human emotions, because human can fake emotions, human can uh, uh, they can cover control their emotions. So that's why for AI to understand and interpret our emotions is a bit risky for them. And there is also limitations for complex decision making. When we make decisions, we take so many things into account which AI may not be able to do them. Also, AI depends on data. So whatever data is provided, the data may not, give the full picture of the emotions. So that's the limitations of AI, which means emotional intelligence is the human strength, but weakness for artificial intelligence. The next is our social intelligence or SI. When we use our social intelligence, we collaborate, we communicate, we build our relationship. So these are the four components of social intelligence: social awareness, social cognition, social facility, and social skills. These are the four components. How AI and social intelligence can be integrated? There is a major research done by a prominent scientist known as Tom Wang. He said it is some of the most urgent questions of our time is how to design AI systems that are not only powerful but fair, explainable, and deeply human centered. So because human are social creatures, they are gregarious animal, we cannot live alone, we'll move in groups. So how AI can do that? So that is, AI can have collaborative learning platforms, social simulations, peer interaction analytics. All this, if can be integrated, then AI can couple with social intelligence, and we can have the hybrid social and artificial intelligence system. However, there are obviously certain risks such as reduced human interaction or over reliance on digital communication. Now, the drawback of this you can see in the social media, where human touch is sometimes, we feel that reduced due to over exposure to social media. And social media also use artificial intelligence for analytics and other things. So that those are these involved in the AI and social intelligence integration. The next is the spiritual intelligence. There is a famous quote by Pierre Chardin. It says, "We are not human beings having a spiritual experience, but we are spiritual beings having a human experience," which means that we are in this human body. We limit ourselves in our human body, but our spirit is, ever encompassing. So it why spiritual intelligence is much different, and it's very difficult to explain, but it gives meaning and purpose to our life, because we then know what is right and wrong. We can have ethnic reasoning. We have values because of our spiritual intelligence. We can, moralize things because of the spiritual intelligence. We can see what is right. We can, specific incidents, we can see what is right and wrong in specifics, and in a general you know ideas of morality and the specific ideas of values and moral. So our values are because of our spiritual intelligence. Uh, these are the foundation of spiritual intelligence is ethical decision making. We know that what is right and wrong, and we can take those decisions in certain, what we call this dharma. What we say ethical decision making is nothing but our dharmas, and how we take decisions based on our dharma. Then if we, because of our spiritual intelligence, we are creative. We create arts, craft, dance, music. All this creativity stems from our spiritual intelligence, because it's a sadhana, what we say. So that is a sadhana when, you hear a masterpiece of music, or singing, or you see a beautiful art paint of, Michelangelo, or maybe so many beautiful pictures and all, and you see beauty in nature also, we see. So that creativity stems from our spiritual intelligence. And also we find a sense of fulfillment. Without spiritual intelligence, we may find ourselves incomplete, uh, meaningless. Our life becomes meaningless, and there is no sense of fulfillment. But if you are spiritually grounded, then we see that what is the purpose in our life. We find, actually, we there is maybe some existential anxiety or crisis at some point of time in our life, but we seek those answers, that what is the purpose of my life, why I'm here. So that kind of sense of fulfillment we can get from our spiritual intelligence. And it is also, our spiritual quotient acts as moral core guiding, that's how we should act in certain uh, situations. How AI and spiritual intelligence can be integrated. Now, AI does not have spiritual intelligence because it has no consciousness. It is the human and other beings we have. consciousness, awareness about self. So AI does not have that consciousness, so it's very difficult for AI to integrate into spiritual intelligence. We can try to make the AI which is ethically aware, but still human interference will require here to check whether the things are ethically correct or not. Maybe there is a reflective learning system we can integrate into AI. There is value based education we can integrate into AI. Still, there are limitations because there is no moral agency for AI. Okay, so now we have seen four types of intelligence, and what is the what is our aim in education? In education, our aim is the holistic development of a human being. We want a human to become intelligent, not only intelligent logically problem solver, uh, but also emotionally regulated person, right? Because that's how society works. And we also want them to be social. Our entire fabric is social. We live in groups and communities, so they should be social and also spiritual, of course. Otherwise there is no morality, ethics, or values in the society without that spiritual guidance and intelligence. So our education system aims for this holistic development of a child or a human being, right? So how we can integrate AI into this? When we integrate AI and intelligence, then it is cognitive augmentation, which means we are enhancing cognitive faculties of human as well as artificial intelligence. Then, with the help of AI, we can have the emotional support also. We can get that kind of AI system which gives emotional support, guidance, and counseling to the students, to teachers, anybody. Of course, AI and spiritual, social intelligence can have social facilitation. So, if whenever a person is feeling lonely, AI can give company or something like that. And there is a social skill enhancement using AI models. So, this can be done. And AI and SU can have ethical guidance. Still, we know there are limitations when it comes to spiritual portion of the artificial intelligence. So, hybrid intelligence enhances human learning systems. So, human and AI is a synergy in a core intelligence system. So, human oversight after AI is a verification. There are different models of hybrid intelligence. What we can say is that when AI suggests and human approve, there are systems where AI can give a suggestion. Okay, you do this, and we can approve that. Okay, this is correct. You can do that. Okay, this is one model. Then there is a human in the loop, that is interactive mode. So AI and human collaborate on actively on certain tasks, certain things, like designers working with a generative tool. So like people design animations and all that. There also it is a integrated with AI and human intelligence. Again, human in the loop where human is supervising the AI. So AI creates something. For example, I am telling that okay, AI write an essay on certain topic. So AI creates an essay, but I am supervising. Then I check whether the AI has created the essay properly or not. It's like just like any other human being. I am checking reviewing. So that kind of supervisory mode also human can have, where AI is having independence, but it is partial independence, not the entire independence. So human monitor is required there. Then there are systems where we can say that we can keep the human out, and AI is fully independently working on something. Uh, uh, there are certain algorithm tasks and all that. If AI can work independently, it can be given to AI. Still, I'm not sure how much this can be done, but if the stake is very low, then this kind of things can be done where AI is working independently. Then there are very critical areas where human ethics are required. So human will, uh, use AI nowadays in medical. You must have heard that robotic surgeries are being done, but still, if you see, the robots are being operated by the surgeons only. So this is a critical thing where surgeons are operating using AI, robotics and other kind of artificial intelligence, but human is the one who is using.
Please. Yes, ma'am. Continue. Please share your screen.
Okay, I'm continuing because there was a power cut. I'm so sorry for that.
No
uh,
issues, ma'am.
so where we were. Yeah. So we were discussing the hybrid intelligence. So there are different models which we are using right now, and we can build for the future also. Am I audible?
Yes, please.
Okay. So, for example, I was talking about that when human is an overseer over the AI, and human can verify whatever AI has created, done, some task is completed, and if AI is giving suggestion. For example, we are already using for like we ask questions to many uh, sites, even Meta and others are using this, and then they give us the suggestion. Uh, so this is where then we approve whether this is doable or not. So this is the first model. Then there is a second model where human is in loop, but it is in interactive mode, and AI and human collaborate actively, like designers working with generative model. Let me just see. Okay. So that is interactive mode. AI and human collaborate actively like designers working with the generative. We are also using generative AI tool for like making lesson plans, making assessments. So this is the interactive mode. Then human again on look, but with the supervisory mode. So AI operates semi-independently, but then human reviews. It steps in. Human steps in whenever it is required. Then another is human is not in the loop. So AI works independently. Then there are certain low stake, uh, tasks where there is no risk involved. We can use AI fully, and we can, like for example, in stock market trading, the things we can use algorithms in other things also. There are algorithms can be used, chatbots can be used. Okay. And there are again where human is a large part of the AI monitoring, because the stake is very high. For example, critical surgery done by medicos, doctors when they use the robots in AI to perform a surgery, uh, eye surgery, elastic and other surgery, uh, so knee transplant, where AI has been used, but it is fully monitored by humans. Even in defense, like we use drone. So the future of AI integration lies in hybrid intelligence, where AI enhances our cognition and human provides ethics, morality, empathy, and other areas. So teachers become facilitators, not replaced actors. We must understand that we are not replaced by AI actors, but we are facilitators and we use AI tools to enhance learning system. So what is the role of a teacher? So teacher is facilitating, teacher provides ethics, teacher guides students how to use AI ethically, and even emotional monitoring is done by the teacher. So, uh, you know, uh, as a teacher, key role changes. There is a shift in the uh, traditional role. Like, from content delivery, earlier the teacher was giving content, knowledge. But now a teacher just scaffolds. There is AI, there are computer systems, and the teacher is facilitating, telling students to, how to use certain things to, build concepts, practical knowledge. Also, from a task management to creativity, teacher also becomes creator than just managing the task. And also from teacher-led classroom to the student-centered classroom, because the teacher is only facilitating, students are learning themselves using various AI tools and other things. So it becomes a student-centered classroom. And so, what kind of skills as a future teacher we will require is adaptability, data literacy, because we have to become literate in AI and everything. So, data literacy is very important, and pedagogical creative. We need to find out innovative ways how to, facilitate learning in the students. So we have to be creative. New ways of teaching and learning uh, should are necessary. Okay. So if the teacher's role is changing, similarly learner's role is changing. So learners will have to be very actively participating in the. If they are not engaged, uh, then they will remain behind. This AI will actually help them to get engaged. Also, because now the knowledge or facts information is already available uh, through AI and many other things. So critical thinking skills are very important. If the students want to uh, you know excel, they have to be critical thinking. And also they need to understand what is ethical decision, because they will have a n number of options in front of them. So what is right and wrong? AI does not have that ethical decision making, but students also will have to learn. So this is a very crucial thing which they will have to. Now this is a very famous, amusing incident which I came across, where we humans are asking to the AI that is this mushroom edible, and the AI is giving that yes, it's edible. But again, at what I'm saying, that AI does not have that ethical meaning. They do not understand death, life, this kind of concept AI. So that's why it's very important that we use AI with our discrimination. We have to be discriminative when using AI. So these are the challenges, major challenge in the uh, use of AI in education or any other field for that matter. These are the ethical concerns, because AI can have the bias, different types of bias. First is that AI can have algorithm bias. It can have privacy bias, risk and surveillance. These are the major
ethical concerns when it comes to AI. Am I audible? I'm sorry. Not sure.
Yes, ma'am, you're audible. We are running out of time, ma'am. It's already 45 minutes, I think.
Okay. Another challenge is pedagogical challenge, where over automation, loss of human touch, and skill imbalance. Because we are using AI too much, so there is a skill imbalance. People may not have writing skills, other skills. Another is technological barriers. You can see the classroom where the teacher is handling so many students at a time. So there is a digital divide, and uh, teachers are not trained to use it. Okay, so what are the future trends? AI for teachers, emotionally intelligent systems, personalized lifelong learning. So we envision that there will be human-centered AI system which is ethical, and it encourages holistic intelligence in the world. So what are the key takeaways? AI industry.
You're not audible, ma'am. You're not audible, ma'am. Because of the technical difficulty and because of the time constraint, Miss Panna, I need to end this session. Thank you for the talk and thank you for your time, ma'am. I will end the session.